Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy MasonBoy619 and today we're going to be reacting to WWE wrestlers getting angry in public. So I know I haven't been consistent recently, I do apologize. One of my videos is actually still going, I think it's close to 2k now, the Ronaldinho one. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to this video today. If you want to see more of this kind of content, I suggest you drop a like, comment down below, and if you want to see different kind of content besides from football and WWE, then I suggest you go to the description down below and you'll see my link to 619 Reacts. So yeah, anyways, let's get into today's video.
WWE wrestlers are larger-than-life characters, and, in some ways, they're like real-life superheroes. I mean, they are called superstars for a reason.
True.
However, at the end of the day, every WWE star is just a normal person like you and me, and just like us, WWE wrestlers have their limits.
Hey, get a gosh. Did you get the away from me, please?
Damn.
Wrestlers have been harassed by fans and even the media, causing them to get angry. In fact, some incidents have even led to real-life fights. Before we see that though, you have to see this clip of Sasha Banks lashing out at a fan. It's always good to not blindly believe everything you read online, and the legit boss was quick to put this fan in his place. While doing a meet and greet, a fan asked Sasha a question, only for the boss to snap.
I know that you had left WWE because of the creative issues, so
Is that the reason?
that's what I read.
Oh, that's what you read, but you weren't there. So no.
So what's the real reason?
Like, okay, like it was kind of harsh the way she reacted, but it's like I don't blame her. You know, some people are gonna react differently, but it's like, you know, it's like, how do I say it? It's like it's very hard when like a fan asks you a question, but then the way they ask you the question, it feels like as if like they already know the answer, but they want you to like give a version of events to it, and it's just like you asked me a question and you basically like already gave me the answer thinking you know something's happened when that's not the case. Like we all know kind of what happened with her and, you know, Naomi and stuff like that, I think, and that's why they got, you know, booted from WWE. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, it doesn't always work like that. It could be more than just one thing. Like we just heard one thing and there was a statement about it as well, but it doesn't mean that it was the only reason, you know what I mean? So yeah, context is needed, but like some people are just going to be more aggressive than others. We just have to take that into context. So yeah.
Why would I just tell you?
I want to know.
You ain't gonna see my interview, you ain't gonna read my book, you ain't gonna see me in the picture.
I do all of that, yeah. I hope to see
All right,
you
then
again.
just wait. Then you just wait.
I will say another thing as well
Thanks.
with hers. Like I see a lot of people like don't really like the way she interacts with fans as well, which is another thing. But you know, I mean, it's one of those where it's like if you kind of know what answer you're gonna get, then why even ask in the first place? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Just saying.
Rey Mysterio is widely considered one of the nicest people in wrestling, so if he's starting to get ticked off, you know the other person is in the wrong. After getting off a flight, Mysterio was approached by a group of fans in the airport. They had multiple items for Rey to sign, and the master of the 619 saw exactly what they're trying to do and let them know it.
They don't let us do like this anymore, so I'm sorry. I'm signing for you guys to make money.
Facts.
And we appreciate it, honestly.
Ray, I've been a fan since I was a little kid, man.
They all say that.
I actually am a fan.
Back in the 80s, dude. That's why I signed
I am a huge fan, man.
Yeah, I will
Chris
say this
Jericho-
about that as well. It's like fans is like I don't understand fans that want to get an autograph from anyone, just not even like a WWE wrestler, just like anything in general, like a footballer or anything, and then all of a sudden, okay, I've got the autograph and now I want to sell it on eBay or flipping Amazon. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you just do that just to make money. Like, are you crazy? Like, getting these kind of things should be something that, oh wow, I actually appreciate this moment, something special I'm gonna have for the next 20 years, 10 years, whatever. And all of a sudden you want to use the opportunity to make money. The minute you receive an autograph, you just want to sell it on eBay or something. It's just like, I don't understand these people sometimes, honestly. Like, it's just, I'm not going to say anything, but it's just disgusting. Like, why even
might
do
not
that,
be
you
the
know?
biggest wrestler of all time, but that doesn't mean he isn't tough. Far from it. For some reason, though, people felt it's okay to disrespect the 7-time world
Look at that, I remember
champion.
that.
After an event in New York City, an obnoxious and angry fan decided to get in Jericho's face and tried to fight him.
Oh, damn. What's he trying to do? Trying to intimidate him or something? What the hell?
Despite the hostile nature of the fan, Jericho remained calm and cool and barely reacted at all. Although, in true Canadian fashion, Jericho later apologized for the incident, saying he shouldn't have even acknowledged the rude individual. Ironically, when Jericho was in his home country, his reaction to rude fans actually led to a brawl. We'll be seeing that insane clip soon, but first, someone very similar to Chris Jericho is MJF. Maxwell Jacob Freeman III is arguably AEW's most popular wrestler. The ironic part is the reason fans love him so much is because of how mean he is. However, MJF in real life is more like
I will say that, you know, that got a lot of people talking. I remember that during the time. It's like a lot of people did not like that. Like if it was like the Attitude Era and stuff like that, maybe, but it's like it doesn't mean that you can't do that, but like the fact that he was a little kid, it's like, you know, some people, especially these days, they did not like that at all, man. It's like, you know, it did look really bad and you don't want to see that kind of stuff, but this is wrestling, you know. But you would prefer, if it was going to happen, you would prefer it to be done to an adult than to a child, if you understand. Like, you know, it works both ways, but you can see why people didn't like that. So even that got me off. It's like, oof, you know.
Wrestling character than most fans realize. While checking into a hotel, a few fans spotted the wrestler, and MJF held nothing back and actually threatened to get physical.
Yo, so Mad Max?
Max, that's going down. That's going down, Max.
Just trying to get in and it's like, nope, I ain't having that, mate. Get out of my way, I need my privacy space.
Vince McMahon, the former chairman of WWE, is a lot like the character he portrayed on TV.
Oh,
During an interview, McMahon was asked about wrestlers dying young. How Vince responded was anything but professional.
I would accept no responsibility whatsoever for untimely deaths, none whatsoever. As far as, and you've got that little look on your face like, geez, Vince,
well,
how can you possibly say that?
Well, but none whatsoever. I mean, they wrestled for you. It was part of your organization. They worked a couple of hundred nights a year for you. They lived this lifestyle.
Oh my God, you can't believe. Can you see that look? I mean, how can you possibly say that, Vince? How can you look that way and you're giving me the old sympathetic
No, I'm not.
stuff?
I'm honestly curious.
Because I told you, these individuals worked for our organization at one time.
This clip is exactly why you should
Damn, there's a lot of heat going on about Vince right now, as we all know, but oh my God. Like, I don't even know at the time if he was staying in character or not, but that just definitely sounds like him. Honestly, that is harsh. Like, you have all these wrestlers that wrestled for you that died at a young age because of like all these stuff they have to put into their bodies, and for you to even say that, even if you're staying in character, that is kind of harsh. Like, that is like, I don't even know what to say about that. That is like very uncomfortable to hear. Like, it's just, you don't even know what to say. It's weird because it's like, I know there's a lot going on with him right now. I'm not even going to say, but we've heard the allegations about what's going on right now with him. But it's just like, all these things when you watch back, it's like, yeah, it's all cool and that, but it's like sometimes, especially when there's like a real life event going on right now or something going on and you see these kind of things, it just adds to the mix, and it's just like, you just don't know what to say anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, is this really what it is or what? It's just, you just don't know what to say. It's just, it's very sad, very sad.
Ever tried to surprise a WWE wrestler on live TV? In January 2024, LA Knight and Grayson Waller appeared on a morning show to promote WWE's upcoming show in Perth, Australia. The show's manager came on to jokingly challenge Grayson Waller to a fight. Waller, though, did not find it funny at all.
I don't think you understand. Like, if I come over there right now, we're going to have the police here because I'm not going to give you some fake punch. Like, I'm going to punch you straight in the jaw. The disrespect that you have even talking to me. You want to talk to me like this ain't real? I got no, don't have to tough, lad. Don't have to tough. Get in the middle of this. You can't get him out of there.
Like Rey Mysterio, John Cena is also considered by many to be one of the nicest guys in wrestling. However, just because he's nice doesn't mean he can't get upset. When a fan approached Cena with a camera, the WWE star gently told the man no.
Say again?
You can't see me like.
How about can I enjoy some time with my friends?
Sorry.
However, this next fan interaction,
like literally, like, you know, you just want to try enjoy lunch with your friends, and then someone does that. Like, come on now, that's a bit too much.
Did not go as smoothly. A social media personality named Modine saw the leader of the nation in public and began harassing him.
John Cena, WWE, isn't it?
Thank you for asking.
Why is that you?
Thank you for asking to take a video.
Oh, sorry.
Is that you or what? Is that part of his personality as well? I've seen this guy all the time on TikTok, man. He's kind of like a I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm not a big fan. But bruh, it's just like you want to film someone without any of their permission, then all of a sudden it's just like the way they respond is like, oh, is that you? Like, or like, bro, come on now. Like these people think they're like when it's like TikTok and anything, they think they're all big and that, and it's like it's not always like that because you go into the real world and you go out in public, they don't even know who the F you are. So don't think you're all this and that, you know what I mean? In a word that is like in a world is like people will say this like, you know, you're nobody. As simple as that. Not to be rude, but you're nobody. Simple as. So
Sorry about that.
Despite the fans' apology, he kept filming and waited for Cena to exit the store.
If you need anything, just let me know. I'm a good guy.
bro.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Okay.
You're gonna use this without my permission. You're gonna use this without my permission.
No,
You didn't ask to shoot. You're still filming. I appreciate it.
Yeah, oh man, you got some rights, bro.
This is what happens when fans make fun of a wrestler
Messed up.
online and then meet that wrestler in real life. YouTuber JD from New York had made fun of Ryback on social media. Later, the social media influencer was attending a convention that Ryback was also at.
Right.
JD approached the former WWE star to ask for a picture, but got something completely different.
I'm really, really sorry, man. That was totally the producer. And I was joking around with that tweet.
You said you called me a pussy. People, you've never met me, you don't know me. You're publicly talking to me, and then you do an impersonation on your show. The image you put out, no, but it's you. You make the decision to do it. Don't blame it on your producer. It's disrespectful on so many levels. You don't know me and how hard I've worked for this. And you, a guy that you're a fan.
And I wanted to see you do it.
You've never done this. And the people like you that do this, that give me a bad image. Ask anybody that knows me what kind of human being I am. That eats me alive. Guys like you going to do that. Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, some wrestlers like Ryback and stuff like that, they get like a lot of heat. But then it's like, even then, you have to be careful with what you say because, like, when you just heard from this clip right there, some of you might not even heard it and be like, whoa, I didn't realize that he had this side of him. Like, at the end of the day, what you see on TV doesn't necessarily mean it's what they are like in real life. Like, these people are different in real life. Like, they might be similar, but it doesn't mean they're jerks. You understand? Like, they're real people with real feelings and stuff like that. And for you to say all this kind of stuff, especially when you make it personal, it's kind of like that's where you gotta like draw the line and be like, we ain't doing this right there. Like these people are human beings, they're not robots. These are human beings with feelings, and you need to understand where they're coming from, how hard they work, and for you to just say whatever you want just because you don't like something and you say certain things where you're just like, whoa, like what's going on? It's just not right, man. So I can understand Ryback having this feeling of like, you know, telling the fan like, you know, all of a sudden you think you can approach the wrestler or anyone in general be like, oh, yo, cool and stuff like that, or pretend that they might not know you. Like, come on, man. Like, once you say things like that, you might as well stick to that feeling because these people, man, they see it all the time and you're just part of the list. So, you know, if you keep doing this kind of stuff, man, it's going to ruin your reputation and you can even hinder their reputation as well. So, yeah, I understand where he's coming from and I feel sorry for himself.
I would never in a million years go and disrespect another human being like that. Yeah, you got to show, be entertaining in your own way.
Right.
Don't pull me into that world. But you do, it's on you, so don't say it's the producer.
Right.
No, I got you. It's my job.
Be better than that. You're in a position to influence people. Don't be this head that makes the world better a worse place. Make it better. And you have that opportunity that you do it. You bash me in this net. Oh, I'm joking. You've never met me.
Never met me, that's
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
know me. You don't, not at all. So I appreciate you apologizing, but you've already done calling me a pussy. People don't know that you've never met me. You don't know me. So like, it just, you're being disrespectful.
Right.
And there's a certain level you don't cross, and you did. Just be better than that.
I highly doubt the security guards in this next clip kept their jobs after what happened. After the WWE show in Victoria, BC, Jericho is leaving the arena when a swarm of fans crowded his vehicle. A particular female fan was very pushy with asking for a picture. Jericho attempted to get back into his vehicle, but when the woman tried to touch him, a brawl started.
Can I just get a picture with you?
Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. That is
The security guards did not know how to handle the situation, and Jericho was so upset that he actually started fighting them too. Luckily, Jericho got back into his vehicle and quickly drove away, which was not only good for his safety, but for the safety of everyone in that parking lot.
Damn.
Now, if you want to see the insane ways wrestling fans got themselves banned, watch this video.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a wild one from Chris. I was not expecting that, you know, I can't lie. Yeah, that was shocking. When you see a female like that, I mean, fans could be pushy, but jeez. I mean, security didn't really do their job. They looked like a bunch of people where it's like they couldn't handle the pressure and that, but oh my god, yeah, that was something else. So if you want me to see more of these kind of videos, then I suggest you comment down below what you want me to react to next, and subscribe if you're new. So I see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.